head of Red Blue tomorrow night here, so feel free to fire away with questions.
What do you remember most about that first Red Blue experience, and how can you maybe prepare your new teammates for that?
I was excited, not knowing what to expect. My first time in McHale. I heard a lot about the atmosphere and the fans, but you can't really describe it to somebody. You really just got to be there to witness that. So we've been telling our guys, but they'll see it tomorrow.
It's the same thing. Definitely excited to play in front of everybody in the McHale Center. A lot of emotions, a lot of adrenaline running through everybody's bodies, and like you said, you can't really prepare the new guys for it. I'm pretty sure they're excited to see everybody there. It's just gonna be a small a taste of what the year is gonna look like.
You would come for, like, when you were growing up, you would come to the game, right?
Or, I mean, not really. I wasn't fortunate enough to get a ticket, like, financially. But, I came on visits, obviously, and then got a little, small taste watching in, like, one time my dad had went, and I was still in Texas living with my mom, and he told me about it, so.
What are your guys' favorite part about Red and Blue in terms of, is it the game, is it the dunk contest experience, or what are those favorite moments that you're looking forward to?
My favorite moments, I would just say, just seeing everybody there, seeing new people, meeting new people. I would say, the game itself, I feel like for the fans, they get a taste of what the year is gonna look like. They get to, be with the guys and really get to meet them like on a different kind of level, not like a real game. You come up to us, ask us questions and stuff like that. So, just meeting the fans and meeting the people that are supporting us throughout the whole year.
I know I'm gonna be in the dunk contest. JB's still trying to figure it out.
Are you planning, if you are to planning to defend that, and what do you do after what you dunked over Umar last year, right, or something?
Yeah, see, I was debating about it the whole year or the whole summer, like if I was gonna do it. But my teammates like kind of like forced me to do it. But I'm really winging it. So whatever y'all see is really off the top of the top of the head. So hopefully it's nothing too bad.
Even possibilities you're thinking of, though, or I mean, you got?
Yeah, I got some tricks up my sleeve. Some stuff that I've tried once or twice. So we're gonna see.
How have you tried to prepare for this moment since it became clear that you were going to be the lead point guard on this team? What are some of the things you've done to try to prepare for this moment?
I would say nothing different. Just coming up, working out. When you get that opportunity, you don't want to change anything you've been doing. Just trusting your work, trusting your coaches, and the moment is here. So I'm gonna keep doing the same stuff I'm doing. Maybe tweak a couple things, but no major changes. Just excited for the opportunity.
One of the things that kind of stood out about you last year was your ability to get to the line. How do you kind of play that element into your game?
Coach Lloyd, that's part of his system. Point to post, establishing that first line. We get downhill, we play on 2 feet. So just being physical in a new conference, it's gonna be harder. Whistle's not gonna come as easy. So we gotta find easy buckets, and I feel like getting to the free throw line is a way to do that.
Throughout the, go ahead, Bruce.
Oh, that's okay. I was just wondering, you guys saying fans will get a chance to see, what's jumped out at you guys? What do you think fans will see tomorrow that maybe even you guys have been surprised, like compared to last year or whatever? Anything jump out at you?
I think we're gonna be a way better defensive team. I think 1 through 5 can switch everything. We're gonna be aggressive on the ball, off the ball. We got guys who can rebound the ball at a high level with Tobe, Trey, myself, and Henry and Crevis. And we got guards like me, Jaden, Caleb, and Deli who can guard, and Carter who can guard the perimeter really well. So everybody on the team is taking a step in a positive direction on the defensive side. So I think we're going to be a way better defensive team this year.
Throughout the year last year, we kind of saw you develop in terms of your passing game from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. What goes into that, and how much have you worked on that during the offseason, knowing that you're going to be that lead point guard?
Yeah, for sure. It definitely is something throughout the season we were trying to focus on. Rim and all the other coaches do a good job of, sending you clips, sending you film. So I feel like watching film and kind of actually seeing yourself doing that and seeing others that have, did well within the system doing that, it kind of helped me. So I've been watching like Nimhar. He was at Gonzaga with them. The way he passes the ball, I can kind of take bits and pieces from that. So.
I mean, a lot of us talked about on both ends of the floor how efficient you were last year. How do you feel about that going into this year when you're going to probably be playing a lot more, and how much do you expect to play?
Yeah, I'm just, new year, kind of new slate. So, from the tip, we're going to play hard and, we're going to do everything that's, depending on the scouting report, try to do everything that needs to win.
For both of you guys, Tommy last week said he challenged Caleb to be better, to raise the level of his game. What are you seeing that's going to be different about Caleb this year?
Definitely the defensive side for sure, like I just said, but also his unselfishness. He's been a way better teammate, learning, what's the best shots for us and best shots for him. And he's just grown as a better leader as well. So, I mean, Caleb's going to be, Caleb, regardless, All-American, great player, great teammate. I think the scouts are going to, everybody in the world is going to see that.
You guys seen from Trey Townsend?
Trey, he's a great person, but other than that, great basketball player as well. At the 4, we could do so many different things with him. We can switch him, not switch him. He could post, pick and pop, hit the 3. So I feel like for other teams, it's going to be a matchup nightmare with his versatility. So
For sure.
Jaden, what excites you about being next to Caleb?
Just being next to, a veteran and somebody that's been through the fire, been to the national championship, had bad losses. So he's seen everything. So somebody that can, give me that knowledge, give me that confidence, and, somebody that I can go to war with every day. So I'm feeling good about that.
Is that kind of like the theme in terms of what the coaching staff brought in, the versatility from the transfers and the ability to play different positions?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't know. This team is very special in a unique way. And, it's a great year to, have guys like this going into the Big 12. I think we're going to have a lot of matchup problems for the opposing team guarding us. Again, I'm super excited for the year.
AJ, when I talked to you after the Clemson game, you said you were probably going to be in the gym like that next week. Did you go right into preparation for the next year?
No, for sure. I mean, being a competitor, you hate losing, and you obviously want to fix things to get better and improve your game. And then, talk to my family, talk to my circle. You take a few days off, but, you got that itch to get back in the gym, especially, when you lose a little bit early, you watching, other teams play, that's definitely going to make you want to get in the gym. So I'm pretty sure most of our guys did, knowing my teammates, we all probably were in the gym for sure.
KG, talk about the Big 12. Does that make you have some Texas roots in El Paso, and you were in Dallas there for a while. I mean, any difference to you that you're playing teams?
No, I'm super excited. Texas is Big 12 country. I grew up watching the Big 12. I got family in, all parts of Texas, so super excited, to get to play in front of them. And then obviously it's just a bigger and brighter stage for everybody, in this program, for us to, shock the world, I guess.
What were some of the, the best pointers you got from the draft feedback?
I would just say, just be more consistent. At that next level, it's about consistency and, reputation and, just making shots at a high level. So just get in the gym, working on the things that you need to work on and, kind of having a little specialty as well as working on a little bit of everything. So.
Nah, it's literally the same. Just consistency, being, ready for whatever role is, thrown your way, and, adapting to anything. And just being more efficient, more confident, and aggressive for sure.
I was wondering about that too. Jaden, you were kind of quiet about it. We saw your name on the list and then withdrawal list. I didn't know, did you work out for any teams or what process did you go through?
Yeah, I worked out for a couple teams. I went different places, work out. I like to do stuff, like not big, not announce everything. So, I would just kind of put my head down and, work. That's what I've been doing all my life. So that's how I was doing.
And
And KJ too, I remember you were invited to the G League camp but didn't go. I don't know what was on with that process, and did you work for teams as well?
Nah, so I didn't work out for any teams. And me and my family just decided not to take the G League invite. I came back to Arizona probably a few days after I seen that, and I just hit the ground running, working out. I got the feedback that I needed, and I'm doing whatever I can do to be the best player for Arizona. And then ultimately, whatever that looks like at the end of the year, that's what it's going to be.
Of you, was it more about learning about what you need to do, or was there really a thought that you might stay in it if things have worked out in that process, or look?
I think for me, it was just definitely learning about what they need to see from me, what I need to improve on for myself, and then obviously, for the team. I kind of already had it in the back of my mind that I was going to come back. So definitely just getting that feedback, getting that experience. So for whenever it's next year or the year after, I'm already prepared for it.
For me, I would just say, same thing he said, like getting my foot in the door, just kind of seeing that whole process. So, after the season, and I can see and I already be ready for, what's ahead.
For KJ, Tommy mentioned you as one of the backup point guard possibilities. How much have you been working at the point in practice, and what has that process been like?
No, yeah, me and Jaden, share reps. Obviously, Jaden is the main point guard, and I'm the main three. But definitely, looking at how Jaden approaches a play or a set, and listening to Tommy, listening to Rim on the feedback. But definitely the whole summer I've been working on ball handling, pick and roll reads. I think it's something that's going to help me in the long run, somebody that can play 1 through 3, and maybe even 4, just because how versatile I am, how athletic I am, and what I can do with the ball on the floor. So definitely been working on that.
Yeah. How would you describe that difference, KJ? Was it different last year? I mean, because a lot of guys touch the ball. You're moving the ball in this offense, but what is the difference between when you do shift over to the one? Whereas last year, I'm guessing you didn't do that as often.
Yeah, no, for sure. Definitely not last year, just because we had a great team. We had Jaden, Kylan, and Conrad. But no, it's definitely different. I can show off my playmaking side a little bit more. Show the world that I can play in the pick and roll, play through any type of sets, and show people I can handle the ball with pressure. And then it just gives us a different type of matchup look too for anybody who we're playing, whatever the case may be.
On Conrad and where he's at after his.
No, he's been great for sure. He's been definitely better, improved, and he's a maestro. Like it's so hard to guard Conrad. Great passer. Like he's unbelievable.
What guys do you think may be the dark horse tomorrow?
That's a great question. I couldn't pick one. We got so many new guys, and they do so many different things well. But I like Tobe a lot. Strong enforcer down in the paint. Can also he can play the 4 or the 5. Can step out, shoot the 3. He can do so many different things. I like Deli. He's like you can't speed him up. He just plays at his own pace, makes the right decisions. Trey, it's just anybody.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, we got Carter, All-American out of high school, can play 1 through 4 as well. It's tough. We got a bunch of good guys. I think everybody's going to be excited to see them play tomorrow night. And I think your guys are going to be surprised by a lot of people.
And right there with Carter being able to play 1 through 4, what has impressed you about him so far during practice, and just the ability to go from high school to freshman year in college?
Yeah, his ability to take in knowledge, listen, adapt on the fly, and then you never see him pout, you never see him get frustrated, and I think he's just going to be a great player for us. Again, versatile, 6'7", 6'8", whatever. Can shoot the 3 and can guard. Like he is a great defender, great rim protector as well. So I'm super excited to play alongside Carter.
All set. Thanks, guys.
Thank you, guys.